Morning, my dear students. Today we are discussing one more topic. So, regulation of the blood glucose level. So, what is the blood glucose level? How to produce the blood glucose level in the body? The blood glucose level is produced by the pancreas. It produced by the pancreas. The pancreas produces the blood glucose level in the body and maintain the blood glucose level in the body. So blood glucose level in the body. So the regulation, how to regulation of the blood glucose level, what is the normal ranges? In case of increases, what happened in our body? In case of decreases, what happened in our body? We discuss. So for example, what is the normal range of the blood glucose level? What is the normal range of the blood glucose level? 72 100 mg, 72 100 mg per deciliter. This is the normal value of the blood glucose level. So this is normal value of the blood glucose level. These are the blood glucose level is maintained by our body by the several reactions. So these are blood glucose level is produced, the blood glucose is produced by the pancreas. So the next one, first we discuss about the pancreas. The pancreas having the several types of cells. In here, alpha cell, beta cells, gamma cells, and alpha, beta, gamma, and extra cells are presented in the pancreas. Especially the beta cells are produces the blood glucose level. It produces the glucose in the body and maintain the blood glucose level. So how to maintain the blood glucose level? The beta cells are produces the one hormone. That hormone is known as a insulin hormone. The insulin hormone maintain the blood glucose level in the body. So what is the regulation of the blood glucose level in the body? The regulation of the blood glucose level by the pancreas. The pancreas having the alpha, beta, gamma, omega, and different types of cells. So in beta cells, especially the beta cells, it produces the insulin hormone. The insulin hormone is maintain the blood glucose level. So indirectly, the pancreas is maintain the blood glucose level. What is the normal range of the blood glucose level? 70 to 100 mg per deciliter. 70 to 100 mg per deciliter. So 70 to 100 mg per deciliter. In case of the value increases, what happened in our body? Decreases, what happened in our body? So in case of increases, it produces the hyperglycemia. It produces the hyperglycemia. It produces the hyperglycemia. The next one, in case of decreases in our body, it produces the hypoglycemia. Hypoglycemia. What is the hyperglycemia? Hyperglycemia definition is defined as a increases the normal blood glucose level. Normal blood glucose level is increases in our body. It produces the hyperglycemia. For example, what is the normal value? 70 to 100 mg. In here, it produces the 120 to 150 mg per deciliter. 120 to 150 mg per deciliter is known as a rising of the blood glucose level. It produces the hyperglycemia. What is the hypoglycemia? The hypoglycemia means the blood glucose level is decreases. Example, what is the normal value? 70 to 100 mg. Here produces only 30 to 50 mg per deciliter. 30 to 50 mg per deciliter. So this is known as the hypoglycemia. So the hyper and hypoglycemia, this is how to maintain, how to regulation. So normal range is a 70 to 100. Increases, decreases, what happened in our body. So how to maintain this particular normal value? How to maintain this particular normal value? By the different compounds. For example, carbohydrates. The carbohydrates then going to entering in our body, going to digestion. Then next one, digestion and absorption. After digestion and absorption, entering into liver. Why? It show the metabolic reactions. In case of so hypoglycemia is presented, means low level of the blood glucose level in our body. The carbohydrates are entering into liver, and as well as some metabolic reactions are produced, and these metabolic reactions increases up to normal level of the blood glucose level, and regulation of the blood glucose. Not only carbohydrates, amino acids also. acids. The amino acids also participated in the maintenance of the blood glucose level. How to produce the maintenance of the blood glucose level? Which process? By the gluconeogenesis process. By the gluconeogenesis. By the gluconeogenesis process, the amino acids are maintain the blood glucose level. Maintain the blood glucose level. Maintain the blood glucose level. The next one, proteins also participated in the maintain the blood glucose level. How to maintain this blood glucose level of the proteins? The proteins also which process? By the gluconeogenesis process, and maintain the normal blood glucose level. Normal blood glucose levels. And the next one, glucogenolysis process also. By the glucogenolysis process, glucogenolysis process also maintain the normal blood glucose level. Normal blood glucose level in the body. So these carbohydrates, amino acids, proteins, and glucogenolysis process, gluconeogenesis process, and metabolic reactions, all are the maintain the normal blood glucose level. That's one is only hypoglycemia purpose only. In case of blood glucose level is decreased in our body, these four are the maintain the blood glucose level in the body, and up to maintain the normal level. In case of more amount of the carbohydrates, more amount of the amino acid, more amount of the proteins, more amount of the some metabolic reactions, it produces the hyperglycemia also. Hyperglycemia. How to control the hyperglycemia? By using of these four reactions, maintain the hypoglycemia to normality. So hyperglycemia, how to control the hyperglycemia? By the excretion process. By the excretion or elimination. Simple word is the elimination process. So the elimination, the blood is filtered in a kidney. The blood is filtered in a kidney. The kidney containing the nephrons. So each one nephron is a filter the blood, and here more amount of the glucose, more amount of the blood glucose present in the blood. That's one is the excreted through in the form of urine. In case of hyperglycemia. So this one is a control of the blood glucose level. And this one is not only excretion process. Some process also, different process also maintain the hyperglycemia. These four is the hypoglycemia. From here hyperglycemia, the up to here hypoglycemia, from here onwards hyperglycemia. How to control the hyperglycemia? By the glycolysis process and TCA cycle. Glycolysis process and TCA, tricarboxylic acid cycle. Tricarboxylic acid of glucose. Glycolysis and tricarboxylic acid of glucose. By the process also maintain the hyperglycemia. Then next one, gluconeogenesis in the kidney and liver. Gluconeogenesis process in the kidney and liver. Then next one, synthesis of other mucopolysaccharides. Production of mucopolysaccharides. And the next one, HMP shunt and synthesis of fat. By these different ways are maintain the blood glucose level in the body. So what is the blood glucose level? Means 70 to 100 mg per deciliter is the blood glucose level. So how to produce this particular blood glucose level? Pancreas beta cells. The pancreas beta cells is produces the insulin, and in case of increases it produces hypoglycemia. How to control the hypoglycemia? By this four process. How to control the hyperglycemia? By this different pathways. So maintain the blood glucose level in the body. The next one, we discuss about the one more interesting topic. That one topic is the diabetes mellitus. So what is the diabetes mellitus? Simple word, hyperglycemia. Simple word is a hyperglycemia. Simple word, hyperglycemia. What is the hyperglycemia? Increases the normal blood glucose level. Increases the normal blood glucose level is known as hyperglycemia. Hyperglycemia is also known as a diabetes mellitus. So diabetes mellitus is defined as a increases the blood glucose level. So the diabetes mellitus, how to produce the diabetes mellitus in the body? So how to produce the diabetes mellitus in the body means by the pancreas containing the beta cells. The beta cells it produces the insulin hormone. The insulin hormone, any changes occurs in the pancreas, any changes occurs in the beta cells of the pancreas, any changes occurs in the insulin, it produces the diabetes mellitus. So indirectly the diabetes mellitus depends upon the insulin hormone. The insulin hormone is control the diabetes mellitus and control the hyperglycemia or control the normal blood glucose level. So what happened in the body after diabetes mellitus? What happened in the body? Which type of symptoms are identified? How to control this diabetes mellitus? How to produce the diabetes mellitus? How to produce the diabetes mellitus? Any changes occurs in the pancreas, any changes occurs in the beta cells of the pancreas, or any changes in the insulin hormone, it produces the diabetes mellitus. The diabetes mellitus, what is the definition? Hyperglycemia is also known as a diabetes mellitus. So the diabetes mellitus is divided into two types. The diabetes mellitus is classified into three types. It classified into three types. The diabetes mellitus is classified into three types. What is the first one? First one is the type 1 diabetes mellitus, and the second one is the type 2 diabetes mellitus, and third one is the gestational diabetes mellitus. Gestational diabetes mellitus. So first we discuss about the type 1 diabetes mellitus. The type 1 diabetes mellitus, the results produced from the pancreas failure. In case of only any changes occurs in the pancreas, it produces the type 1 diabetes mellitus. Any changes occurs in the only pancreas, it produces the type 1 diabetes mellitus. The type 2 diabetes mellitus. So what is the type 2 diabetes mellitus? It is the type 2 diabetes mellitus is the insulin resistance. Any changes occurs in the insulin, any changes occurs in the insulin, it produces the diabetes mellitus 2. The next one, what is the gestational diabetes mellitus? This is the third main form of the occurs in the pregnant woman. This one is only occurred in the pregnant woman. This is only occurred in the pregnant woman without a previous history of the diabetes mellitus. So maximum the pregnant women are suffered with a edema and as well as the diabetes mellitus type 3, the gestational diabetes mellitus. So this one is also third one diabetes mellitus. So what happened in our body? What is the symptoms? What is the signs and symptoms? What is the signs and symptoms? What is the signs and the symptoms? What is the signs and symptoms? So in here, in this particular diabetes mellitus is a blurred vision. What is the first one? Is the blurred vision. The next one, second one is the blurred vision. Second one is the breath, smell of acetone, like a smell of acetone. The next one, weight loss. And the next one, respiratory disorders. And liver disorders. The next one, pancreas disorders and etc. It produces. And the next one, these are the diabetes mellitus increases the digestion of food, increases the digestion of food. So this is the diabetes mellitus definition and classification, signs and symptoms. So what is the treatment of the diabetes mellitus? Treatment, so depends upon the patient condition, daily 0.2 ml to 0.2 ml to up to 2 ml insulin hormone injection injected to via IV or IM route. That one is only maintain the blood glucose level. So the insulin hormone administered through a IV or IM route. How much of quantity? 0.2 ml to up to 2 ml, depends upon the patient condition. So this is about diabetes mellitus and regulation of the blood glucose level. If you have any doubts, tomorrow we will discuss later.